Welcome back to Sunday League Football, where we continue where we left off last time. We're currently halfway through a double header. We've just played a 60-minute match. We're about to go into the second against Scruttons. And I'm afraid to say, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final league game of the season. So it's only fitting that we say goodbye with one of your favourite refs. It is, of course, Andy, who's rocking those shades today. Last time he was Robo Ref, this time Terminator. Hello, mate. How are you? So just a reminder, it's very important that Scruttons win this one if they're to have a chance of winning this league. As far as we're concerned, we're there to spoil the party and end our season on a high. Let's have a little look at what the starting lineup's saying. For the first time in a long time, we've changed the formation for this one. Frank in between the sticks. We've got a back four this time of Rich, Dan, Graham and Scottish. 4 in the midfield as well, Sam, Elliot, Luke and Jamie, and then 2 up top for today, Connor and Nick, who served his one-game ban. He's ready for this one. As for the subs, we've got 3 this time. It's Tony, Liam and Too Good. So Troy doesn't really feel too well for the second game, so we need a linesman. And I popped this lad from the crowd. He only came over to watch, now he's involved. Well done, that man. We're pretty much ready to go for our last game of the season. Can we go out on a high? Let's find out. It's not long in this one before Nick's got the ball on that far side. He's making the most of that energy he saved from the first game where he couldn't play. He's easily ran past the number 14 there as he sticks it up into the box, headed away by the 9 onto the edge for Elliot here. Unfortunately, he sees his shot sail over. Up the other end now, and it's number 4 putting the ball forward to number 11 who flicks it on to number 8. These two combined well in the first game. We're going to have to stop them if we're going to get anything out of this. He runs past Graham there, but his shot has let him down and that is well wide. Back in possession now, this time with Luke who sticks his head in there to get away from the number 12. Still being chased down, mind you. Nice little back heel from him into the path of Jamie, who puts a lovely ball into the box for Nick.
Yes! Brilliant goal.
Come on, boys.
Brilliant goal indeed from Nick. Well worked from the other two as well. Absolute pinpoint ball from Jamie as it sailed into the box over the 14's head there, straight onto the end of Nick's boot. His magic boot, I must point out. That's right, he's wearing his magic boots from last season. He's only been on 4 minutes and he's already stuck us 1-0 up. They must be working. So Scruttons are going to need to turn this around quickly. Can they do that though? Well, they're going to give it a bloody good go as number 9 sticks the ball out wide for number 4 there. Brought down lovely from him as he gets past Rich to the byline. Puts it across.
There you go then.
There you go then, he says. It was an instant reply. Not even a minute had passed between the 2 goals and we are back level. 1-1. And so we kick off. And it's not long before our opponents have gained possession again as number 8 puts through number 11. He's been causing issues all day. Skips past Graham, but Dan's having none of it. Muscles him off the ball and clears it out. From the throw-in, it's sent into the number 4. He gives it back to number 8. Lovely little bit of skill there to send it through the legs of Luke. He sticks it into the box. Graham does enough to stop the flight of the ball and then clear it, but it's only half cleared. It falls to 8, who wins his header over Luke. 6 heads it on, but that's straight into the arms of Frank. Scruttons looking to continue the momentum since they got that equaliser, but Jamie's just gone into number 9 there, and that is a free kick. Free kick's launched forward by the number 14 into the box. Number 6 gets ahead of Rich there into the path of number 8, but he launches it well over. Here they come again now as the ball's cleared up the field towards the number 11 who gets it under control. Number 9 looking for it on the far side, and it's a bit of a counter here. 3-on-1 situation as number 9 goes through. Heavy touch there. Frank's off of his line to make the save. Loose ball falls to the edge of the box to number 11, but Rich does get a foot in there to send it out for what could have been a corner, but number 9 looks to keep it in, and he's offside, and play is stopped. Meanwhile, Frank's gone down. He was caught in the face following that save. And so from that, Tony's going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. He's coming on to treat Frank, but also coming on to replace Graham at centre-back. And he's not happy with Tony's appearance. He said he should never have come on the field without Andy's approval, but what he doesn't understand is he was trying to treat Frank as well. As you know, Andy does like to talk, and this went on for quite some time. Dan involved now. And we actually thought Tony was going to get booked at one point. Wasn't to be. We crack on. Scruttons continuing with this momentum as number 2 keeps the ball in and puts it forward to number 11. Elliot gets it off of him, but gives it away straight away to number 6, who sticks it over the top to number 4. Frank's off of his line and makes another save in this game. He's been getting a lot of stick recently, but you can't argue that he's brave off of his line and does make a lot of saves. Chance of our own now as Connor gets the ball under control over that far side, puts it through the legs of number 12 into the path of Luke, who gets beyond the number 3 on the edge here, fires it, but it's a weak shot and that's cleared away by the defender and out for a throw. Throw now for Scruttons into, I'm not sure, Andrew, a bit slow on the camera there, but it's number 2, yeah, who puts it into the box. That's past number 6 and Tony. Rich is there to head it out, and that's a corner. Andrew all over the place again. It looks like the corner's been taken short by Scruttons here as it's whipped into the box, that far post there. That's over everyone's head and out for the goal kick. 5 minutes to go in this half. Remember, it's only 30 minutes as Scottish plays it in towards Elliot. Elliot gives it to Connor, and he hits it from distance, slices it. It was always going away from goal, but the keeper makes a save. He's number 14 now for Scruttons, bringing it forward, but losing out to Elliot as he pokes it forward for Connor off the back of his heel, and now he's on his way. That is until number 15 barges him off the ball. It's brought back for a free kick. And so it's Luke that stands over this one, sends it into the box. Connor's got a free header there, but that's not affecting anyone. Goal kick. Any time for a final chance in this half? Unfortunately not. So after leading, we were pegged back straight away. Score stands at 1-1. Question is, can we end the season with a winner? Well, before we find that one out, possibly the last bus of the season, goodbye, my friend. You've been great, and we'll see you in the next one. Let's face it, it's not been our best season, has it? But are we being hard on ourselves? Is it because we've won things in the past and came higher up in the table? Maybe. But there's one thing I want to do, and I want to make sure we go out of this season on a win. This will be the full fixture between us and Scruttons this season, and we still haven't beaten them. Can we do it now? Let's find out. Okay, so we start things off with a throw-in over that far side. Only as far as Jamie, though, and he heads that out for the corner. The corner's whipped in, and it's towards that back post where number 2 is. He heads it off of the back of Dan, and that's another corner. As you can see, there's another team down there watching this game now. They go by the name of Gateway, going to be Stifford FC next year, and if Scruttons don't win this, they've gone and won the league. So obviously a little bit of extra support from them. Never thought I'd hear Gateway players cheering on Palmers, as that corner comes to nothing. Here comes the number 11 for Scruttons now as he makes his way forward. He gets into the box as he skips past Dan, but Elliot's there with a great block. The ball becomes free momentarily, but it's number 2 that wins the ball over Rich there. Doesn't get past Dan, though, as he makes it free and puts it forward to Luke. Luke never really managed to get it under control as he loses out to the number 5, and Scruttons have got possession back now. He looks up and sticks it out to this near side where the number 4 is. He's now in the box. Sam chases him down, puts it out for a corner. And so the corner is whipped in towards the back post. It's Tony that gets his head to it, but it's not fully cleared as number 2 keeps it in over that far side. As he looks up, he puts it back into the box, and there's loads of Scruttons players in there. Luckily, Rich does get his head to it to send it over the number 4, but number 6 picks it back up. He then plays it to the edge of the box where it's hit first time by number 8, and that is well over. Scruttons still pressing and looking for this winner as the throw sent into the box. Luke with a head, and that is another corner. We've certainly given them plenty of opportunities to have a go at goal. This time it's number 11 who gets his head on it. Number 5 picks it up, but Luke's there to hold him up as he makes him go back outside to the corner taker number 2. He then opens up and sticks it back into the box, headed away again by Luke, and now it looks like we could be on the counter as Nick puts it forward, but that's an overhit ball. Toogood needs to chase that one as number 12 looks for his keeper, who's well off of his line here. Does well to get past Toogood here, but he keeps on going as well. He's taking a massive risk here as Nick and Toogood both look to get the ball back, but unfortunately it's bounced towards the number 7 and Scruttons are on their way again. Here's that keeper involved again, and it's a poor clearance by his standards as Jamie picks it up on the halfway line and brings it forward. He's got Nick on the outside of him, and he uses him as well. Nick got plenty of space to do something here as he puts it across. It's just behind Jamie, but it bounces. Keeper makes the save there, and Scruttons clear their lines. Score's still level in this one, but finally we're having a period of possession, giving our defenders a bit of a respite as Dan plays the ball up the line towards Jamie. That's over his head as he runs onto it. Number 7 foul in the back there. That's a free kick. Free kick's taken by Luke, and it's a good one as well as Jamie latches onto it, but not towards goal, unfortunately. Throw in here as number 4 looks to head it on, but he's caught Rich, and he's gone down. Doesn't look good. Complete accident, mind you. Time for some treatment, which basically consists of, are you okay? Would you look at that? He's okay. And so we carry on. Foul throw? Come on, Andy. You got to spot that. But he didn't, so play continues as number 8 rises up to win that header. Luke wins the second. Elliot wins the third, and it's hit back into the box by number 15. As that eventually falls down, Dan gets a foot to it, straight into the path of number 6, who sets it up for number 2 here, but he sees his effort go wide of the goal. Here we've got Jamie on that far side picking the ball up. He's got no pressure whatsoever as he's allowed to put it into the box. That's then cleared by the number 14, only as far as, not too sure, keep up Andrew, it's Luke who gets a shove in the back from number 2 there and falls into the number 5. That is a free kick. And so it's Tony that fancies this one as he hits it straight into the wall. That's him off free kicks. But let's let him take goal kicks instead. Here he is, instead of Frank, sending it up the field. It's a good kick as well. It is over Jamie's head though, and falls through to the number 12 who clears it. That's only as far as Luke, who sends it back up the field aimlessly. Jamie gets his head on it this time, but it's headed on towards Nick. He gets ahead of the number 12. Can he beat number 14 for pace? Number 14 gets there ahead of him, but Nick does well to put the pressure on and forces number 14 to put it out for the throw. It doesn't go out for the throw though, as Nick keeps it in. He sticks it into the box. It's over the head of Toogood and Elliot, but it bounces through to Sam here. He looks to get beyond the 15. He gets the shot in, but in the end it's an easy one for the keeper. Throwing now far side from 7. Good touch from 6. He sends it over the top. Trying to bring number 11 back into the game. He's been a bit quiet recently, but Rich gets there ahead of him to nod that out for yet another corner. And what happens from that corner? I'll tell you what happens from that corner. Going straight out for the goal kick. Here's Sam on this side looking to take on the number 15. He does, but he's overdone it a little bit as number 5 puts it out for a throw on this near side. Sam with that throw into Nick, but he's cut out by the defender and out for a corner. I think Andrew's a little bit drunk today. We got someone in the way as a rare corner for us is whipped in, but like all the other corners, they're cleared. Final minute of this game now as number 6 on the halfway line sticks it over the top towards the number 8. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can, but Dan's there to stick that one out for yes. Guess what? It's a corner. They're taking a slightly different approach this time as they put the ball out towards the number 14 on the edge. He goes past Rich. Then he goes past Luke, makes his way into the box and goes past Jamie. Gets past Dan, and he's gone over, shouts for a penalty. No way, my friend. Oh dear, who taught you how to do that? Luckily, Andy, the ref today, wasn't conned, and the game carries on as the ball's in Frank's hands here. He sends it up the field towards the halfway line. Nick's on the end of this one as he wins his header over the number 7. Number 12 seems to have this in control, but the pressure of Too Good has made him stick that out for a throw on the far side. Lino's done us a favour there as he's giving it to Jamie quickly. He sends it over the top towards Nick, and he looks to have got beyond the number 7 here as he hits it with the left.
Oh.
There you have it, those magic boots have popped up again. Nick grabs his second of the game, and for the second year running we've ended Scrutton's hopes of grabbing a title. Unfortunately, it's not the title that we're going to win, but more importantly, we put ourselves in a good position to end the season on a high. Obviously a little bit of stoppage time to come, so let's see if we can see this out. Kick off, we continue things off with a throw over the far side from Nick into the path of Jamie, where he gets beyond 2 players.
There you go.
And with that whistle confirming that Gateway are champions, sorry Tomo, you're in the way there, but it also confirms an end to our league season. We still have a couple of friendies left before we sign off. We'll also have a couple of end of season videos as well available for you over the summer. Lots going on behind the scenes to make sure next season you're going to have more Sunday League football content. And when I say more, I mean more. But until then, I want to thank you guys for your support. Don't forget to follow us on the socials, subscribe on the channel as well. And as usual, I will see you in the next one.